Robertina.
Hi everyone, I'm LaBella. Robertina and I are here with the National Education Team for Aloxxi International, and we are so excited to share some fresh, fun techniques with you. First, on our gorgeous model Kate, we're gonna lighten and brighten her using a very quick and awesome technique.
After we brighten her up, we're gonna play with InstaBoost. We're gonna add some peach, we're gonna add some rose gold, we're gonna add some pink. It's gonna be amazing. Are you so excited? Yes. Yes.
So much fun. Come out and play. So, on our gorgeous model Kate, what we've done to prep her for her balayage is sectioned out a perimeter line. In that perimeter, we're gonna foliage, and we're gonna get some really light, nice, bright pieces to play with later. Next, what I've done is I have taken this top section in a diamond format. On either side, I've also sectioned 3 triangles. You can see them here. In those, I'm going to go through and I'm gonna balayage so that we can create this internal sunshine around the crown of her head. It's just gonna pop through all those layers. And once we overlay with InstaBoost, it's gonna be magic. What I'm doing in the front perimeter is taking slices, fine slices, and I'm going to foliage those to create some lightness and brightness around the face. I'm foliaging our white lightener and 20 volume. So I'm not quite hitting the base, and I'm feathering that in and then saturating these ends so we have nice, light, bright pieces to work with later. For the next foil, I notice a little bit of space here on our model Kate, and that's fine. I'm still going to take that section as it lies and continue to go in and foliage that section. I work with a couple different brushes when I balayage and foliage. What I like about the small Aloxxi brush is the bristles are soft, so they pick up a little more product. So it's really great for a foliage technique because it picks up lots of product for saturation, and in addition, it has that nice softness at the end to feather the product in, which limits any lines. I've dropped down my first section to balayage with, and I'm going to use the color prime to even out the porosity of this piece before I start to work on it, especially for your clients that have drier ends, more porosity. I'm gonna go through and freehand paint the corners of this triangle section. I'm gonna go paint the top. I'm gonna go through this back. I'm doing the same thing. Then I'm gonna come in through this last point. I wanna make sure that I'm really evenly distributing the product to ensure I don't have any lines of demarcation or spotting. At the end of my section, I'm gonna start to saturate this with the freehand. And that's going to give us the most light and bright in this specific section. So through these tops, there's lots of space. This triangle gives us room to play with. There's space in between each of these balayaged pieces. It's one of my favorite ways to balayage because of that. So we have some saturation at the bottom, and then we have these light pieces just popping up through the corners of this section. Right when I'm about to finish the section, I'll go through one last time and really blend that out. So if you look at this section, it looks nice and blended. My ends look really saturated. This is gonna be a light, bright, awesome piece. So I'm going into these sections and I'm starting right in the middle of the section because I want a lot of product dispersed there. So coming straight from the bowl, you want to go right to the place you want the most product. And then I go back through and I feather it up into the hair. Again, that just makes for clean, melted spaces. Coming through and saturating those ends. We want those ends to be like little drops of sunshine on the interior of this hair. So if you notice, I'm going through with my fingers and I'm just kind of smudging, and it pulls this product up and into the hair. which makes for that nice sun-kissed look, because when we glaze this later with the InstaBoost, I really want to be able to see no lines in that transition of light.
Now that we have Kate pre-lightened to exactly where we want her, we're gonna start playing with some fun InstaBoost colors. Right now, what I'm doing is just picking out organically some of our lighter pieces that I'm going to apply our conditioning mask to. I really enjoy working with color conditioning masks, especially when your platform is a balayaged pre-lightening. You get different results. Up here we'll pick up a different shade than her pre-lightened ends. I'm working with a very fun formulation of more of a peachy color. I'm also working with our rose gold. I'm going through and applying these sections on her dry. It's gonna be a little bit more intense. It's gonna be just beautiful pops of color. The beauty of it though is I'm going to send this home with Kate and she can play at home. She can refresh her colors. She can add her own pops of color. She can use it as just a really good conditioner in the shower and give herself a nice hint of whatever color she chooses. We're gonna give her a beautiful peach halo around her face. I'm making sure to really saturate this hair. I want that intense pop of color around her face.